Well, with all this recent violence on our roads, we really want to know how this happens and what someone can do to prevent this from happening again. Joining us now, we have Dr. Timothy Heider. He's with Nevada Mental Health. Dr. Heider, thank you so much for joining us. So many people heartbroken about this, whether they know this family or not, that's now without an 11-year-old. Walk us back to what can happen in these situations that tempers would flare so much that someone would pull out a gun on a complete stranger.
These situations can sneak up on anyone. So I would start there by pointing out we're all susceptible to it. Very often it starts before we get in the car. There's some sort of pressure or stress going on in our life that makes us feel like we've got to get to where we're going. That often sets the stage. And then when we're on the road, things happen very quickly and escalate over a short period of time. And it's that sense of powerlessness when you're stuck in traffic. You can't do anything. It's a very off-putting situation, and it puts us into a defensive mindset. And that defensive mindset often turns aggressive. And so it can sneak up on anybody.
So the fact that it can happen to anyone means that we all need to be aware of this and be thinking about this and not doing anything to put ourselves in this situation. So how can we prevent a tragedy like this one?
So prevention starts with, I think some of the advice that Rogers gave is don't engage. These are people we don't know, we're never going to see again. A random person flipping you off or gesturing at you isn't going to mean anything 5 minutes later. So don't engage in the first place. The next thing to pay attention to is that these situations do escalate. Yes, it's a very narrow time frame, but there's steps that happen. First, a cut off, a cut back, a yelling, a rolling a window down, a swerving over. Being mindful of, hey, this is not what I normally do when I'm on the freeway, is an immediate red flag that you need to check yourself, disengage, and leave that escalating situation.
Check yourself and disengage, especially if you have a child in the car, such precious cargo. And our thoughts with that family now that is without that little boy. Thank you so much, Dr. Heider, for your insight.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.